guys, Miss Clay for Days here, and today I'm going to show you another clay tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make little cats wearing frog suits. They're super adorable. It's something I just figured out how to do, and I thought while I am selling them in my shop, I thought you guys might want to make one of your own. So that's today's goal. It's super gloomy and rainy today. Despite everything, we have to get up and get going, so come along with me and I'll show you what we're doing. Alright, so this is the little kitty in the frog costume. We're going to be using Sculpey Primo clay. This is the pistachio green. It's one of my favorite colors to work with out of the green shades. The block is around 2 ounces. I use 1/4 of a slice from a bar, and then I also take an additional slice off of the bar, making usage at about half of 1 bar, so 1 ounce. From the 1/4 bar, you'll separate and use another 1/4 of that 1 slice. You'll create a round, almost triangle-shaped body. Very rounded though. Use to press it down to make sure that it holds and that it can stand up on its own, or else your sculpture is going to follow. The feet, the arms, the body, the head, and the ears for the frog suit. This is what it should look like when you're working on it. I find it easiest to sculpt when everything is separated into the body parts, even if that sounds a little funny. And then I just use my cleanest tool to kind of blend all the little pieces together. If you have liquid clay, you can also use that to get them to stick together, but I just like a little reassurance that my items aren't going to pop apart. Your tools are everything. I use a tool that's going to be the same size as the eyeballs I use. And this is how I make the face. You just make 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and then kind of cave into that. So we're just taking out where the cat's head will be. And again, using the same tool, it's going to be the same size as the eyes. If you don't have the eyes, you can make the same shape with just black clay, but I use glass beads from Amazon. These are the beads. They're like $8.99. Using 2 of the black beads, we're going to make the froggy head. And you can definitely put some pressure on it so that they are secured in there. Then next we're going to make the white patch from the frog's stomach using 2 fingers, and then just press it. If you have a silicone mat, that's what I use to get a really smooth finish, because as you find, you're going to get fingerprints and everything, but you can always fix the fingerprints once your sculpture is finished. Another small white ball to go into the shape for the cat's face, and just give it a little boop. And then I use the orange to kind of get the idea of the eyes. At first I didn't know if I was making a calico cat or a tiger, but this is how I make the eye shape. And you don't have to worry about it being perfect since other things are going to go on top of it. It's okay if it's loppy and looks a little weird. Embrace the weird. I'm trying to go a little slower on these tutorials because I know that not everybody can catch on to the super fast ones, so if you're kind of beginner level, this is probably perfect for you. To make the squinty eyes, I use a small piece and I just roll it straight, and then I flatten it and I just kind of barely tap it in there. You can see it's a little difficult to get in, but with enough pressure it'll stick. And I just use my sharpest tool to just kind of cut a little bit out of there. To get any of the indents removed, I use one of my smoothing tools, and this is to give a little shape to the eyes. If you do not shape your eyes, your animal can end up looking really angry or sad or mad or confused, so making sure to add additional shaping to the upper eye part as well as the lower really matters. Going for more of a Puss in Boots vibe versus angry tiger who wants to eat your face. Also using a needle tool, you just make a small indent for the mouth. Super simple. 2 little marks. Just press in and curve your tool. using a small amount of rounded pink, then I'm going to add some little blush onto the froggy's head to make it extra cute, and very thin, small pieces of black. The black holds small pieces really well because it's such a stiff color. And then red, we roll it out, and then if you have a roller, you could put it through that to flatten it, or just flatten it with your hand roller. I use a pasta machine because it's just faster. I pinch and wrap it all around the head. What we're doing is creating a cute little bow. You can make any style of bow, but this is the easiest and fastest way, so you're not, getting confused and nothing's breaking. You want to make sure that your red is as thick as possible without looking funky. And you're just going to press it onto his back. Using the same red, you just roll it out, flatten it with your finger real fast, and just match the color and the shape. Quick press on, and we're creating the ribbon. He's looking so cute and dapper so far. You'll add an additional piece of red, just a very small piece, onto the top just to finish the bow. And using one of my tools, instead of shaping the bow, I just press up. It's the easiest, just like simple lines, clean simple lines. You don't want to be too extra with things. And this is that small additional piece, a quick press, and it could be a cape, a bow, whatever you decide. Next we take those shapes from the beginning and we add his arms on. I added the arms on top of the bow just because I felt like it looked better. And just make sure to use your tools to press it on so there's no chance of it coming off. These are his feetsies. He is looking adorable and festive. Using the back of my X-Acto knife, not the front, because the back is going to create the most depth and it's going to create a really nice line to get some little imprints for his fingers and toes. That's one of the best hacks I've kind of found. Instead of using any other tool, is just using the back of the X-Acto knife. I usually stick with 3 imprints, but you could go as far as 4 or 5, whatever you decide. But these are the guys all together. I finished this with a UV resin, and then I put it on a keychain with a little lily pad. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.